is this married to medicine or gutter snipe to medicine? Because that's all the behavior that was displayed by one person in particular, and the ladies acting like they don't know what's happening is really making me upset. Let's get into my married to medicine recap. Episode 6. So the episode starts out with Jackie being emotionally and physically exhausted, like she's out of breath at this point. Jackie took a tumble. She's trying to get Heavenly out of the area where they were arguing at. Jackie can't get the golf cart to start a move. They tried to start walking back to the ranch, and then they just end up deciding to ultimately just come back to the dinner table. And Jackie just wants Heavenly to shut the hell up. So Contessa and Sweet Tea and Toya, they're on their golf carts, and they're like, do you guys want to come? Referring to Quad and Phaedra, because they can't eat anymore. The night has been shot, and they want to go back to their rooms. And Toya is just mind blown that Quad and Phaedra can really just sit there and still eat after all of what had happened. And, Quad is like, she wants a cranberry and Hennessy. And then you can see Heavenly and Jackie, they come back to the table. So you got Heavenly, Jackie, Simone, Quad, and Phaedra. They let it be known right off the bat. Quad let it be known that, you talking about that girl's mama. You was taking it way too far. And, Phaedra's like, we go on girls' trips to have fun, not to call security. So then Jackie gets up on her soapbox and starts to talk about, do we have any other issues that we can clear up right here? So then Quad gets on her soapbox and crying and carrying on, talking about the Napa trip and how she was so hurt when they kicked her, told her to go home, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I thought y'all already cleared all of this up at the reunion. Why are you rehashing it? Like, why are you doing this again? Somehow Quad can stand on her soapbox and shed a few tears, and these girls will fall for it every time. It's just like, what the hell is going on? Like, Simone, when are you going to stand up and actually stand on what it is that you say? And I feel like, Simone, you're really the most disappointing in all of this. So I have to acknowledge the fact that Quad is really good at playing in their face, and they can't catch a beat. They ain't hip to it at all. She plays in their face all the time, from the crying and the carrying on, and they just, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But let it have been Mariah, they would have ripped Mariah to shreds for trying to even shed a tear. So Jackie stands up and she gives her preacher kid kicks in. She gets to dropping Bible verses to the group and talking about how they need to come together. Nothing can break them down. Just standing on her soapbox, giving these grandiose, give her really a sermon. And I was kind of here for it. She was doing a good job. So the next day, Contessa and Sweet Tea, they go ahead and they do like a cattle roundup at the ranch. And Contessa is like, I can't really remember what happened. And Phaedra, she was there too. She was like, I can't really remember what happened, but she was like, I don't want to be the one responsible for knocking Jackie over. So then the next scene, you have Quad, Jackie, and Heavenly by the pool, and Jackie brings up the Met Gala and how she's the chair and Phaedra is the co-chair, and she's looking to make it better than it was last year, and she's really excited. So Heavenly then begins to discuss that, the reason why she goes to the your mama comments is when she's in a bind and she can't get out of it. She knows it will, redirect the argument. Production roles all the times. Heavenly has said it. And my thing is, Heavenly's not going to stop until she get her ass beat or she gets hit where it hurts. Because there's no way you can bring up someone's deceased mother and think that that's okay. That's a way for you to get out of a bind. I'm just sorry. And it goes to show, to a degree, how Heavenly views mothership and motherhood. Because if you're so quick to usually people think of things from a compassionate standpoint. Like, I wouldn't want nobody to talk about my mama like that, so I'm not going to say they mama. But hey, you fill in the blanks. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on your notifications so you're aware the next time I drop a recap. So now we're getting to this part where how, the guys. So we get back to the Atlanta. The guys, some are going ATV riding, and Eugene and Damon are just having a singular conversation with them two alone. So some guys are ATV guide and they're switching to where Damon and Eugene are having a conversation. Cecil is always trying to be the mediator, and I wish Cecil will stop. I'm tired of Cecil being a mediator. Get somebody else to do it. So Cecil's basically said, oh, well, you have a conversation with Damon and da-da-da, talking to Greg. And it's like, Greg is like, well, I didn't do anything. You know, my wife was defending herself against some atrocious comments that Heavenly was making, which they were. I mean, you call a man a predator. You say he's not respected in the medical community. You talk about Sweet T's fertility issues on Messy Mondays. Like you be going hard and you be going after them, not just on the show, but in social media. And I think you're not seeing that that's where your problem really lies. So Greg is like, well, maybe I'll have a conversation with him, but based on the last time I spoke to him, I don't know. But, you know, I'm open to trying again. Eugene and Damon are talking. Eugene, I absolutely love Eugene because he knows how to humanize people in a way and kind of make you see things in a very relatable fashion. From what I see on the show, Eugene is a wonderful, excellent communicator, and I love watching him on my screen. And, you know, he tries to talk to Damon and it makes him realize what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Damon is checked out, in my opinion. Damon don't give a damn about none of this. He don't even really want to be there. That's what it gives. I'm sorry. So now we're back at the ranch and the ladies are doing another bonfire. And I'm just like, God damn. How many bonfires? I feel like this is the girls' trip from hell. Get me out of here. So the bonfire starts. Contessa starts by apologizing to Jackie, and she says she's sorry about her falling. And then Simone decides to chime in and say, I don't know how any of this got started, how it got so far. And Contessa's like, are you serious? What you mean you don't know? And Simone's like, I don't know. She starts yelling in her high-pitched voice. And those of you that watch the show, y'all know how Simone's voice gets loud and screechy. We honestly don't know. Then Contessa goes to Quad. You don't know how this got started? Quad puts her head down and shakes her head. And it's like, I guess y'all feel like if y'all talk about it and put Heavenly, you know, address Heavenly, then Heavenly is gonna go after y'all. Like, it feel like y'all scared of Heavenly. That's what it gives. It just feels like y'all are scared of Heavenly. And it seems like Heavenly is just a bully on this show. That's all I'm getting from her is bully. That's all I've been getting this season is bully. Sweet T then says, well, Heavenly, are you just going to stop with all the whatever? Heavenly refuses to even address her. All the other ladies are like, Sweet T, just let it go. Just let it go. She's not talking. And, you know, finally, we're getting ready to go back home and this girls' trip is over. But I want to say this. If they don't change the course of what Heavenly is doing, this show will be no more. This episode was very hard for me to personally watch because Heavenly's behavior is so outrageous. And I'm not negating anything that Contessa did was favorable either. And Contessa did apologize for her behavior. But what I'm saying is, y'all allow Heavenly to throw her tantrums and do whatever, I guess, in the name of drama. And maybe you guys thinking this will be good for TV, but it does not come across that way. It is not good TV. It is not good to see affluent, specifically Black women, Black doctors on this show, because this show is supposed to highlight how Black women that are in medicine are affluent and, you know, aspirational. But this type of behavior is just that I'm seeing from Heavenly is just gutter snipe, just downright gutter snipe behavior. I'm sick of seeing it on my screen every week. I'm emotionally exhausted by it. There's no conflict resolution whatsoever. And I'm going to name the times that Heavenly has just shown her ass on this show and on social media and how it has a negative impact. Again, talking about Sweet T's fertility, talking about her deceased mother has a better chance of getting pregnant than Sweet T. Absolutely disgusting comment to make about someone. Just friggin' disgusting. You know, Heavenly's talking about Dr. G is a predator, dating a younger woman. He's not respected in the medical community. And, you know, and she also has admitted that she's never going to discuss her marriage. Her marriage isn't up for sale. So why are you all married to medicine? In addition to this, let's not forget that Heavenly befriended Sweet T got her on the show because Quad wasn't speaking to her. Once Quad came back on the show, she discarded Sweet Tea and then used anything that Sweet Tea shared with her out of friendship, used it against Sweet Tea on the show. Come on, is that what we want to see? Is that what we're doing? Is this what we want to see? So if y'all get a hold of this, I want to see some changes in the format. I actually like seeing Dr. Heavenly in the aspect where she was teaching her son and he's going to he's going to be a dental surgeon and all of that stuff. I like seeing that side of her. And I'm sure maybe outside of the show, Heavenly is a lovely person and people love and adore her and get along with her quite well. But on the show, if you guys think this is the type of drama that we want to be entertained by, this is not entertainment. This is going low. This is trying to tear up people's marriages, Scott and Contessa's, you know? So I'm going to bring my recap almost to the end. I know, Jackie and Phaedra and trying to get sponsorships for this Met Gala, and it's not going well. They can't get any sponsorships. You want to know why? Because the show is not displaying affluence in the way that people want to be, other professional doctors want to be associated with it. That is why. And that's the end of my recap. Give me your thoughts. It's Ebony Ivory. Auntie loves you. Till the next time.